Watching News Channel 8 at 6, I'm Lisa Klein.
And I'm Mike Thompson. A community garden in La Crosse that feeds hundreds has been the target of vandalism.
News Channel 8's Jade Olds is live at Kane Street Community Garden to tell us about the extent of the damage and what's being done to stop it from happening again.
Well, garden caretakers believe a group of kids is to blame for the loss of hundreds of pounds of produce. It's the second day workers have come to the garden only to find parts of it destroyed. And unfortunately, that won't only impact the gardeners. The Kane Street Community Garden is run by the Hunger Task Force of La Crosse.
We're usually getting over 30,000 pounds of fresh produce out of this garden, which helps numerous people.
And that's part of the reason gardeners are so upset that someone would do this.
No sense in it because it just steals food out of the people's mouths. That's all they're doing.
Workers were able to salvage most of the hundreds of onions thrown all over the garden. About 30 watermelons were smashed.
And the vines were all trampled, so, we might lose a lot more watermelons.
Bean plants and freshly planted beds are now full of footprints, and gardeners say it may be too late to replant.
It just shouldn't be done. I don't care what age they are, they should know better.
It's the second time in just 2 days the outhouse has been tipped over. Metal pipes that used to line the cucumber plants are now lying on top of them.
It's disturbing the amount of work that they put in for something like this to happen.
Those that have put so much time and effort into the garden are hoping for justice.
I hope they get caught, and I hope they get a lot of hours put out here to make up for what they did.
If this doesn't happen again, garden organizers are still expecting to harvest even more produce than last year. Now, just since this morning, the no trespassing signs have been posted, and the outhouse has been cleaned up and moved to a different part of the garden. It's now up against a fence. Gardeners are hoping that will prevent it from being tipped over again. And we've been talking with police. They say they're going to patrol this area more often. If the vandals are caught, they could be facing charges of damage to property.
All right, thanks very much, Jade, for that live report tonight. Now, garden caretakers are also going to neighbors and asking them to contact police if they do see anything suspicious.